What's up, YouTube, and welcome to Detox Proxy. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about being alone. A lot of people have fear or intimidation of just being by themselves, especially in a place like this. So I've just come to realize with a couple people that have moved out, packed out, I'm literally probably the only person in like maybe 15-20 kilometer radius. It gives me an intense sense of freedom. I can, talk out loud to myself here and not wonder about eavesdropping ears, I guess. So I know for a lot of people, the thought of being alone can strike a little bit of fear into them. They're always with someone, whether it's at work, home, or out in town. And the thought of being alone or, forced into that situation where, they don't have anybody to communicate with. You have to think about like a situation like this. I'm out in the middle of the woods, probably 15-20 kilometers. There isn't a single person. For some people that would really bother them. Just the fact that a wild animal could come through or some kind of crazy storm come in, or a lot of it is the fear of unknown things, and having a good understanding of things that could happen will relieve some of those fears. Being alone and with yourself, your own consciousness takes time to be able to talk to yourself out loud and not be bothered by it. Everyone does it, so don't think that you're strange or other people are strange if you overhear them doing it. This is just part of human nature. It's almost like a conversation going on between our consciousness and mind. You are your own best friend and you are your own worst enemy. So in times where you are alone, that can really come out, and you can really begin to trick yourself into thinking something's happening when it's not, just because you don't have anyone else to bounce thoughts off of. And for me, like the freedom that I have right now, I'm very used to being alone. I've lived alone for a very long time. Lived a lot of my life just being by myself. The amount of freedom, the feeling of freedom that I have in a place like this is overwhelming. I could get really used to doing this type of thing. But I just kind of want to put it out there that, everyone should be able to hang out with people and in crowds and communicate with others. And everyone should have the ability to be able to stay alone for amount of hours or days. I think it does have something to do with being left alone, because at some point some of us are left alone somewhere, whether it's being dropped off at some place, or a relationship breaking up, or whatever the case is. Just that thought of that aloneness feeling, that emptiness kind of feeling, is something that you can certainly overcome. So if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here and you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button for me. Leave your questions and comments further down below, and I'll see you in the next one.